All right, guys, I'm getting a new bike. Nothing big. I want something small. I wanted a cool little. I had a Grom. I had one of those Z125s from Kawasaki. Actually, I've had two Groms. They're just fun, but I wanted something like the Honda 70, from like the 1970s, 60s, 70s, something like that. And they make these tribute bikes that are super cool. Let me show you what those look like. And I kind of want to share with my experience what's going on here. So let's see. First of all, they make this thing called an Ice Bear. That's not California legal. I live in California, so they make this Amigo Rocky. That's another company, but looks like the same bike. They're both tribute bikes. We could call them clones. I think people say clones too. I think they refer to them as tribute bikes, but they're pretty cool. Little tiny bike. Where did I go to find this one? I found two websites that had them in stock. I was looking for local places, but they didn't have them in stock. So the place I found, and I actually ordered mine through, is this place called affordableatv.com. They're in Texas, and it looked like they had them in stock. So that's where I ordered it from. Let's take I had some like preconceived notions of this bike. I want to get this done quick because I know this is really totally boring. But if you're buying one of these, I figured I'd share my experience so you could see at least what I went through and kind of what's going on. So the first thing I did, I bought it through Affordable ATV. I actually thought I was buying it from another place, which is called Texas Power Sports. It looked like they both showed them in stock. And then after reading the reviews, I got a little concerned because the Affordable ATV, their reviews are like a 1 star. I looked at Better Business Bureau and they rated it as a 1 star. And then I looked at Yelp and they rated it as a 1 star. I even looked at Facebook pages and everybody hated it. I'm like, oh my God. So I've got some concerns there. In the end, I looked at Texas Power Sports. They have almost just as bad of a rating, so maybe everybody's just getting a bad rap. I don't know. Let's hope. As far as the bike, I expect it to run. I don't have high expectations because it's $1,800. I think if we look back at that website, it is, what is the price here? $17.99. Delivered, it was $1,865, I think, something like that. Pretty inexpensive, so not super expensive a bike. So my expectations, I expect it to run. It's a 125cc motor. It's only got 6.5 horsepower. I think the Grom has 10, so it's pretty low on the power range, but maybe there's some things we can do to increase that. I'm going to check that out. I don't expect the suspension to be very good, and I kind of expect to go through some bolts and just check everything over and make sure that it's going to work the way I want it to, and it'll hold together. I'm going to check everything. I'm going to probably rebuild the front forks because those look like they're rebuildable. The rear shocks I'll probably replace. I haven't even gotten the bike yet. I don't even know if it's going to show up, but I've got plans because I'm super excited. And then I'll probably replace tires, mirrors. I'll maybe do some engine work. I don't know. We'll see. There's a ton of stuff I want to do, and there's a million options for this bike. There's so many things you can do. So some cool things. I did contact the company because I was so worried about it, and that's the Affordable ATV. They were super nice. They started sending me updates right away. It's only been like a week, and I figured it'd take 3-4 weeks, something like that, to get it delivered. Even the places local that carry them but don't have them in stock said 4 to 6 weeks, something like that, to get one. So I was like, well, if I can get one in like 3 to 4 weeks, be awesome. But I've received multiple updates. I've received shipping updates, and this morning I got an update that the driver has it here locally, and he's going through his deliveries today and should deliver it today. It's like only been just over a week. That's insane because it comes from Texas. I'm in California. Way fast, and they just seem to update me daily. It's just so far so good, but it hasn't arrived yet. So let's check it out when it gets here, and let's see. All right, guys, just got a call, and the motorcycle is almost here. So he just called, said he's on his way to pick it up. So I'm going to set us up so we can check it out as he unloads and see how that process goes. All right, here comes that truck, man. That is his last, he said it's going to be his last delivery because there was one other item in there and it was kind of smashed up. It was like a fence or something. Somebody had a gate delivered and forklift must have hit it or something, but my box was all the way up in the back and it looked perfect. So I went to help him out, turn the box around a little bit, or the crate or shipping container or whatever you want to call it. Unloaded it, and the dude brought it up and put it in my garage for me, and got it all set up so we can unbox it. Totally cool. I was kind of stoked, I guess. All right, guys, the bike is here, so let's take a look really quick. This is the Rocky 125. It is a 2022 model Amigo. Handle with care. Actually, it looks really well intact, and the guy was super cool who delivered it. I just see one little hole here, but hopefully that's nothing big. So why don't we unbox this sucker? All right, let's take a peek inside, see what color it is. Oh, I got my color. Check that out, I got white. I wanted white. All right, the big excitement about the white is that I chose two colors, so they have you choose two colors. Either I chose green or white. I figured both those colors would be cool. Now that I'm super excited about that, I'm unboxing it. All these, the crate they put it in is a metal crate, and you've got to take all the bolts out. And that came out pretty quick. Just make sure you don't drop it on the bike so you scratch it. And then I just got to get it off that case. And I got it off the crate, and let's take a look at it really quick, because I had a pretty cool little bike. So fender came packed in the box as well. Here's the front fender. That's all in good shape. That I'm going to remount, so I'm not going to mount it down at the bottom here, so we're going to end up mounting it up top. Front wheel is actually completely loose, so you'll be able to put that on. Actually, this bolt was off sitting in the crate. You can see it's completely loose, but I think a lot of things might be loose on the bike, so we want to go through and check everything. And handlebars were folded down so that you fold back up, and everything looks really good. Kind of a nice little bike here. In a separate box came the shifter, which you have to put on, and two mirrors, and then of course an owner's manual. And one thing that's kind of cool, if we open this up, but the battery's already in it, so I'm curious to see what kind of battery this is. I'm gonna have to pull this off to check that out, because it looks like the battery's already prepped and ready to go inside the bike. So that's it for today's video. Stay tuned. We're gonna modify this sucker. We're gonna get it, we're gonna do a sticker kit on it, make it look like a retro Honda, and what else we're gonna do? We'll do a high fender kit, we'll do some new tires. That's kind of what's coming right now. Probably gonna replace those rear shocks. I'm gonna rebuild these front forks if you guys are interested in how to make these little tiny forks work a little bit better. Stay tuned for that one, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get updates on this bike as I put it to the test and see how far we can ride it. That's it for now.